All right, well, you guys can tell this is track day. It's Wednesday afternoon. I came out here squeezing in a little speed work before church tonight, so I am starting to taper on distance this week, but I am ramping up the intensity just a little bit. So I got in 45 miles last week, and then so I did like a little 3-mile tempo run yesterday. I'm probably gonna get in about 4 miles tonight. Got maybe an 8-mile run planned for tomorrow, and then I don't know what I got for Friday, but I'm gonna shoot for about 25 miles this week, and then we'll just start tapering in both. But that's the plan. All right, I had to cut that a little short. Had some people riding up. Don't really like talking in front of a camera, but did 2 800s, 4 400s, and 2 100s just for the fun of it to open up. But I gotta get my cool down in, so I'll catch you guys later because these kids are coming back. All right, sorry y'all. People keep coming out here and then leaving. 2 800s, 4 400s, 2 100s, the 3/4 mile warm up, and then a 1/2 mile cool down. I had to cut my tempo run short yesterday because I didn't drink enough water and my foot was bothering me. And I was like, well, I just did like 2 miles of speed work and had 0 foot problems. And you know why? Drink more water today, boys. Whenever I have a plantar fasciitis flare up, it's because I'm not drinking enough water. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, go to church. So see you boys later. A little bit of speed work today. My shins feel like they're about to explode. Intensity has been really high this week, but you know, I'm cutting back about 10 or 15 miles off my total distance for the week. So I'm ramping up the intensity, cutting down the mileage, and then next week I cut back pretty hard on both of those. Little 8.5 mile run on the trails today. Some pretty good hills. I came out here and I planned on doing like an easy run today and then pushing like a 10 to 12 mile tempo run on the race course on Saturday. It's a Thursday afternoon, but I came out here and I just started running fast, and I was like, you know what, let's just push it today, dude. And then, you know, we'll see what Saturday has to hold when we get there. I'm probably looking at like a slow long run now, but I just got in some very, very good speed miles for today. My last 2 miles today were sub 8. I clocked in a 7:59 and a 7:56. Feeling like a beast, son. Feeling like a beast. 2 weeks out from a 50-miler. Sure, you guys have probably seen the little flex off by now. That's sort of like just something for me to look back on. Back when I was doing the squat every day thing, I kind of did like a, you know, recording of, you know, what I looked like at the beginning and end of every year, just to see where I was putting on size, or you know, how lean I was. So I'm a little late on that this year. It's right at the end of February, but that's how we're looking, and we are 2 weeks out from a 50-miler. But I'm gonna go home and get some food in me. So catch you boys later. All right, boys, finished up a 12-mile run this morning. The taper begins now, like legit tapering down. I didn't do any recording this morning because I was running with a buddy of mine. But 12 miles, average pace like 9:04. We pushed the last mile very, very hard. The first probably 6, maybe 7 miles were all like, you know, 9:15s, 9:20s, 9:30s, that kind of deal, all sub 10. And then the last like 3 or 4 miles we went sub 9, so like 8:40s, had some like 8:10s, maybe at 8:03, and then I'll just throw up the splits. And then my last mile I pushed down to a 7:13, very, very tough. And then he did like a 6:59 for his last mile. But it was some good stuff, good run this morning. That puts me at maybe like over 25 miles this week. So shooting for about 10 next week, and some easy walks and all that good stuff. But I'll catch you guys next week, I guess.